Yeah, Jam in the Van, how we doing? We good? I love that I'm on the Monster Energy show. I feel like I only got booked because my name's Kyle. Goes backstage just shotgunning energy drinks and punching holes through the wall. That's the kind of vibe I bring. I'm having a messed up week, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of having a messed up week. Earlier this week, I had a kid tell me I look like I called my dad Coach growing up. It's impossible to recover from. What? I was like, why'd you gotta bring up Coach? Why you gotta do that? I was having a good day. I just got married recently, which is pretty cool. Yes, thank you so much. I'll tell her you said that. I'm not used to wearing the ring, though, I gotta say. Like, I've never been a jewelry guy. I've never worn rings before. And, like, it's to the point where, like, every time I look at my hand, it doesn't feel like it's my hand still. So certain activities are hitting a little different these days. Hey, even just smoking, just like smoking weed, I'll just be like, oh shit. Who's this cool dad that keeps putting this joint in my mouth? This guy's fucking sick, dude. I'll be like in my car later, like, oh shit, okay. Who's this cool dad that's drunk driving right now? This guy's badass. I make it home, I get into bed, I'm like, whoa! Who's this cool dad that's jerking me off right now? This guy's got a tight grip. Lefty, I like it. You know what I'm talking about? There we go. My wife decided to keep her last name. I know I'm a beta cuck. How's it going, everybody? How dare I let her do that? No, she has a good last name, O'Brien. It's a solid last name, you know? Like, I thought about taking it, to be honest with you. Because that would be the ultimate power move on her dad, you know? Like, anytime I saw my father-in-law, he'd be like, hey, Kyle, how you doing? I'd be like, actually, that's Mr. O'Brien. We're not on a first-name basis, sports. My wife's got this weird kink. She's bad at compliments. Like, not to brag, fellas in the room, not to brag, but the other day, she told me I'm the best cuddle she's ever had. Yeah, she told me that right after we had sex. Boom, 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 boom. That's when you want to hear that one, you know? Then I thought about it more. I was like, you know what? I could be the king of cuds, okay? At the end of the day, it's all about the cuds, bro. It's not about the sex. Sex goes away. Cuds last forever. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, like, don't be a guy that's obsessed with sex, always bragging about sex. Don't brag about the sex, dude. Brag about the cuds, bro. You know? Like, oh, your dick is big? That's cool, bro. How big is your wingspan, dude? Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah, you got a shrimpy wingspan, bro. You got a chode wingspan, dude. Yeah. Oh, you can make her come? Nice. Can you make her comfy? I didn't think so, dude. Guess that's the difference between me and you, bro. What's your love language? You don't even fucking know, do you? Acts of service, words of affirmation. Boom, I'll steal your girl with these cuds. I've been watching less porn recently. I'm a hero. Thank you so much. Honestly, it's just that I just can't really get into it anymore. It's not... Porn these days is so unrealistic, you know? Like, I want to watch realistic porn, something I could get into, you know? Like a realistic intro. It's like a guy, like, stumbling home drunk at 2 a.m. He texts his ex, you up? She never replies. He's alone, he's sad, he's horny. He opens up his laptop. He starts watching porn. And then we just slowly zoom in on the porn that guy's watching for the rest of the video. That's the only realistic setup for porn, okay? And it's hyper-realistic too, right? Like halfway through, right when you're about to come, it starts buffering on his laptop. And you're like, ah, fuck! It's so real! He's like resetting the router with a boner. We've all been there, hell yeah. I like smoking weed. Is this a weed crowd in here? Yeah? Hell yeah. I like smoking weed alone better. Does anybody prefer smoking weed alone? One person in the back. Me and you, we're gonna smoke separately after this. It's gonna be so great. I like smoking weed alone better because you have awesome realizations you don't normally have, you know? Like the other day, I got so stoned, I realized I'm my own best friend. Yeah, it's wholesome, right? I was laying on my couch staring into nothing. All of a sudden I was like, oh shit. Wait a minute. I like all the same stuff that I like. Why am I ever hanging out with other people? What? It's a gigantic waste of time. What the fuck? Do you ever smoke weed with other people? Boo! Okay, they're always trying to show you some 19-minute long YouTube video. The whole time you feel obligated to act like you're into it, but you're like, I just want to get out of here, go home and watch my favorite YouTube video. That's what I want to do. Quick poll of the room, Coke or Pepsi? Coke? I heard one Pepsi. Get 'em! No, the answer is Coke. The answer is Coke. I'll tell you why. That's what they mix all the alcohol with, okay? That's what adults drink, okay? Rum and Coke, whiskey and Coke. Nobody has ever ordered a Pepsi vodka. That's never happened one time. Go try to do that at the bar. They'll be like, that's the oldest looking 14-year-old I've ever seen. Got a convincing fake ID. I do like to drink. I hate going to the doctor because they ask you about drinking, you know, like a fucking narc. You're gonna call my mom? Get out of here, you know? Went to this doctor, he was like, so Kyle, how many drinks would you say you have per week? I was like, I don't know, 28, 29? He was like, whoa, that's a lot. I was like, well, actually, all of that happens in one night, okay? So I think we're good. Next question. He was like, whoa, hold up. I think you might be an alcoholic. I was like, how can I be an alcoholic if I'm only drinking once a week? Doesn't make any fucking sense, right? He was like, well, you should just do what I do. I limit myself. I drink one drink a day. I just have one drink a day. I was like, buddy, so you drink every day? And you're saying I'm the alcoholic? He's like, well, I don't do it to get drunk. I just like the taste. I was like, you like the taste? That's the most alcoholic shit I've ever heard a pediatrician say to me in my entire life. What the fuck? I've been doing meal prep recently. Does anybody in here do that? Yeah? It's kind of a lackluster response, you know? That's what it deserves, honestly. It sucks. This shit sucks, dude. Honestly, it's horrible. Like, if you're unfamiliar, meal prepping basically consists of going to the grocery store and spending like $300 on a bunch of ingredients and then going home and making something you've never made before in your life. And you make it en masse and you force yourself to eat it consecutive days in a row while it slowly decomposes in your fridge. That's what meal prepping is. It's the worst. And now every time I leave my house, I get all horny for fast food. Like, I feel like a guy that's tempted to cheat, you know? Like, I'll be driving by a Taco Bell like, oh, shit. You dirty, cheesy whore. You temptress, you get away. I'm like gripping the wheel, I'm like, get away from me. Like, pull it together, Kyle, you made a commitment. You got vegan chili waiting for you at home. Everyone knows vegan chili's just as good as Taco Bell. I do it, I make it home, I open up the door to the fridge. I see the vegan chili's lifeless eyes staring back at me. There's no spark there anymore. There's no connection, you know? I close the fridge door, I run off into the bathroom, I open up my phone, I start swiping through DoorDash like it's Tinder. Just trying to make a fucking... And then I do it, guys. I give in, I order a cheeseburger, and I have sex with it. Okay, that's... Halfway through I look down, I'm like, whoa, who's this cool dad that's fucking this cheeseburger right now? This guy's cool as shit. I'll leave you guys with this. I was staying with my parents recently because things are going really well. And I found out when I was home that my dad has been working on a 5,000-piece puzzle for the past 3 months. So I stole one piece. Yeah, like a fucking psycho. Yeah, that's right. And I waited.
You monster.
Hell yeah, bro. Tied it all together. So I leave, I go back home to California. I get a call from my dad. He's like, hey buddy, it was great seeing you. Quick question. I'm so close to finishing this puzzle right now. I'm literally one piece away. Did you happen to see a piece while you were here? I was like, Dad, no, I didn't. Oh my God, that's crazy. Click. A couple days go by, I get another call from my dad. This time, he's got some questions for me. Because he got an envelope in the mail. Yeah, inside of this envelope was a Polaroid picture of the missing puzzle piece. With a note written on the back of it that said, "The puzzle has only just begun." But here's the thing, I was really high when I pulled this prank on my dad. I accidentally fucked up. I wrote my address as the return address. So I figured it out. All right, guys, that's my time. Thanks so much.
You're watching Jam Comedy. We couldn't keep it heady without your support. So make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and hit the bell to change your preferences to notify all. Join us for a show via the link in the description, and thanks for supporting live comedy.